Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and to all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Hokey smokes. This is like the 4th or 5th time I've had to start. The one time that went on the longest was like almost 5 minutes before I went and pulled that one short. So, yay, it's that kind of day. It has been rainy and wet. I already made a walk around the block, so that part's good. Been to Walmart, bought garbage, as well as not garbage. I don't have it here, but my latest acquisition on the rice cooking front, I bought a container of onion powder now. So I've got onion powder that I'm going to be putting into the rice cooker and cooking things up, because so far it's worked out great. Absolutely everything. And even further, excuse me, I drink herbal teas that for flavor, herbal teas to try and help me calm down, like for when it's nighttime, and then herbal teas that help to get me going, which kind of the opposite since caffeine makes me fall asleep. But I've got ginger tea and chamomile tea and black tea, and the ginger tea, lemon and ginger, it gets more of a citrusy taste. Doesn't really have that ginger bite to it that I enjoy. Walmart brand. So what I tried last night was, having purchased a container of ground ginger for cooking with the rice thing, I just took my little plastic spoon, scooped out some of the ground ginger and put it into my tea with the lemon ginger, and yeah, that worked out actually really good. That gave it a good strong ginger bite. So I'm gonna go buy more ground ginger so that I can put it in my tea. So thumbs up for that. And since I enjoy things like, well, just ginger because of the bite, I can put it in anything and then see if it works. And if it does, just go for the gusto. Like I have Tetley tea for the standard black tea, and then there's another brand that's more of an herbal type that I want to try putting ginger in both of those. The Tetley brand tea is like, you get 100 tea bags for like $4, and all the other teas, like the herbal ones, it costs the same amount to get like 20. So you got to be a little bit more frugal on the flavored stuff. Yay! But still drinking a lot of tea, because that's pretty much, aside from what I do, is I try to drink some tea in the morning, and then I'll fill this up and I'll drink that, and then I drink 3 cups of tea around noonish, and then drink that, and then drink that amount around at nighttime, and then a little bit before bed, just to help continue to slow me down. And without that, I just do not stay hydrated enough. Hokey smokes. I mean, even this, I'm having difficulties staying hydrated. Such is life, though. Still, it is working. I am staying hydrated. One of the things that is irritating, since I've stopped taking 95% of the caffeine that I have been taking before, since I don't take caffeine capsules in the morning or in noon or in the evening, I only take them at one point at the time in the day. The problem is, caffeine is a diuretic. And one of the side effects of the blood pressure medication I'm taking is edema, swelling. Now, that's not necessarily meaning you're retaining water, but it can mean that the water in your body is accumulating in certain parts of your body. But also, I'm not getting rid of as much fluid as I usually was. I'm not draining out a bunch of fluid in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. Whereas normally on caffeine tablets, it would be flowing out of me. My shoes, when I was taking caffeine tablets, the same ones that I'm wearing now that I was wearing then, they were flopping around on my feet like loose clown shoes. Same shoes. I'm not taking all that caffeine. My feet swell up so much, they hurt inside of them sometimes. Ow! I don't like that, I'll tell you. I'm having troubles with weight as it is, trying to get rid of some of the weight that I gained over the past couple months, years, because of stress eating. And having fluid retention doesn't help. Yay! So yeah, that's been fun with my feet swelling up and hurting inside of my shoes. So that's fun. Now I'm going to talk about the caffeine thing. Oh boy, none of what I'm going to say can I point to a study. It's all anecdotal from things that I have read online and talked with people online and talked with people in person with my thoughts. And this all points to what I say. When I was a child, my mother had to literally hold me down to sleep. I am still almost that way. I had to be held down or I would not sleep. When I was drinking, I would fall into a stupor from that. And even then, I needed help sleeping with Benadryl tablets periodically. Since then, I have been sober. Well, since the year 2000, I have been sober. When I was with my wife, I had a lot of extraneous things going on, but I was lucky if I slept 1 hour a night. Literally. If I slept for 1 hour, I was doing good. Since she died, I have not slept well. And then I found out from reading a thing on Facebook, someone saying, everyone says caffeine keeps them awake, but I take caffeine to go to sleep. And somebody's reply to that was, that is a sign of ADHD. Your brain will finally work close to normal enough when you take caffeine that you can sleep. I, by this time, had already noticed that taking caffeine helped me sleep. And so I talked to my doctor, and son of a gun, I have ADHD. And I discovered through taking Ritalin before I go to bed, Ritalin helped me sleep. If I went to bed without it, I had horrible insomnia issues. If I took Ritalin before going to bed, I fell asleep. With caffeine, if I take caffeine before I go to bed, I don't sleep well, but I sleep. Last night, out of a 8-hour period, I slept for about 6 hours. I took a caffeine tablet. On those nights that I don't take a caffeine tablet, I'm lucky if I sleep. Not 4 hours, not 6 hours, not 2 hours, just I'm lucky if I sleep. And then I take a caffeine tablet, and then I do sleep. And again, anecdotally, talking to people where they have talked with me, like one colonoscopy, one of the nurses I was talking with, he had ADHD. When he found out I did, he asked me if I took caffeine to sleep. And I said yes. No study can I point to. People that I talk to, yes. When I don't take caffeine, I don't sleep. When I do take caffeine, I sleep at least a little. Yay! Past that, however, I have still not been able to do much. A combination of depression and stress and just insomnia, pain, all of this, it has been really, really hard to do much of anything at all. I'm still not really on, I even said the word, ADHD medications right now. They are off-label uses for an antidepressant and a blood pressure med. Antidepressant treats some of the ADD portions. The blood pressure med is supposed to take care of some of the ADHD stuff. It's better than not being medicated, but it ain't good past that. Now, why did I bring that up? Now I can't remember. Oh yes, I was going to talk about time blindness. I am still massively time blind. The only time I wasn't was again on Ritalin, where a day took a day. 24 hours took 24 hours. As it is, right now, the way I'm medicated, a day passes like that. It's not 24 hours. I'm lucky if it's 8. Minutes pass like seconds. Hours pass like minutes. Days pass like hours. Weeks pass like days. Months pass like weeks. And years pass like months. Time blindness for the win. So yeah, I will go, gosh, I would like to do something. It's noon. And then 2 blinks of my eyes later, it's 5 o'clock. What have I done? Couldn't tell you. Time blindness for the win. Now, I do have things that I still want to do, and I've still got things that I would still like to record. I still have a whole lot of New Vegas that I got to get recorded. I've still got these pencil and paper RPGs that I want to show off. I'm still working on my world. I've got things to do. I am still trying to hold on to my inside-outside razor's edge setting as best I can until I can hopefully get on to 5 ants. And then if so, and if that works and it doesn't blow my blood pressure up, then I'd be able to think at least a little bit, so that would be good. So I'm trying to remember stuff, and I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to get things together. I'm still always dragging my solo RPG, well, solo board game stuff down to look at that. So it's coming up, I promise. Yay! As well as the readings on various things. Demons and Dungeoneers especially. My God. And just the person that does them, he's only been putting them online for like the past year. And they put so much work into these things. It's absolutely amazing. Look up Demons and Dungeoneers on Facebook if you want to see the group or the person. And then Drive Through RPG, Demons and Dungeoneers, good stuff. So thumbs up on that. So I really wish that I could make this a huge video where I'm talking out a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm lucky I can remember what I've written down now. I'm sure there's a busload of stuff that I want to talk about that I will kick myself for having forgotten about as soon as I'm done recording, because I do that every single day. Yay! So, yeah, that's the way life is. If you are a Patreon patron, thumbs up, thank you, it is appreciated. You are beautiful and awesome people. There are so many people online that YouTube, if you've ever heard of MXR Plays, or if you know of Henry and Jeannie that do the MXR Plays stuff, it's been a mess for them. Henry always rides the line. They've gotten in trouble before. But Jeannie has her own channel off to the side where she's been just doing some streaming stuff, and so she applied to YouTube for like one of the plaques. And when they took a look at her channel, instead of giving her a plaque, they demonetized absolutely every channel both of them have. So they kind of have lost the incentive to post anything at all on YouTube, and everything they post is now, if you're not a Patreon patron, you don't get it. I understand why they're having to do that. Otherwise, you're just throwing money away, or you just throwing it at YouTube to take care of. you know, here's money just for you, we don't want it. So yeah, I understand why they do that. On the other hand, one of the things about Patreon stuff, and I fight with this, is the whole paywalling of stuff, which is one of the reasons I haven't made tiers and I don't do any paywalled stuff. When I see something paywalled, like on a Kickstarter or a game or a movie or any of these things where there's something paywalled off, I lose interest entirely. I don't ever want to hear about them anymore. I no longer care about them. I don't want to be that person that I don't like. So that's one of the reasons that I don't do special stuff for the Patreon patrons, and I am sorry about that. The other part is ADHD and executive dysfunction and neurodivergence and depression. I'm a one-person show, and it's hard sometimes just to live through a day. If I had to put myself up to do special stuff for people, I don't know what I would do. That pressure would make me crumble. Thumbs up. So if you are a Patreon patron, it is appreciated. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I wish I could thank you all in the way that you all deserve. If you have left me a comment, thumbs up and thank you. I answer as many as I can, and lately it's not been good for typing. I can wave my arm around like this because holding it like this is different than holding your arm stretched out and then above a keyboard. And the way I have things set up here, the best setup I've got is I have to lift my arm up and out, and holding it that way is not good. I don't know of any other way to put it, because it's a table. I can't just have it sitting on the floor. That would be even worse. So thank you, each and every one of you that does leave me comments. It is appreciated. That's why I try to thumbs up and heart each one that I can. YouTube is supposed to show me each and every comment. I'm lucky if it shows me the ones that are obvious, so yay on that. But thank you, it is appreciated to no end. Well, son of a gun. I've got walkies I gotta do. I got projects that I can hopefully get done here for the channel. So my schedule is semi-full because I still have to call places like the Veterans Administration. So we'll see how that works out. Yay! Still though, hopefully you can get done the things that you would like to get done. If you cannot, do not beat yourself up. It does not help. This is only going to punish you for having... you're punishing yourself for something that you know you're going to have to keep doing. So what is the point of it other than just punishing yourself? There's no reason. Try not to do that. Thumbs up. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. Yay! My brain is barely functioning, so I hope you do well.